I'd like to welcome our next presenter, our next team, Daniel and Numanac.
Hello, everyone. I'm Daniel Lee, and we are building Numanac. Numanac is a modern-day AI-enabled almanac, a one-stop platform for farmers to acquire, share, and manage knowledge. The premise of our business begins with a perilous landscape. We have 2 million farmers in the US facing 3 macro risks: climate, cost inflation, and geopolitical risks. And the numbers paint a grim picture. We have overwhelming debt, farmers barely able to break even, a negative median income for 88% of farmers, all after the government subsidization. So farmers are at their wits' end and must remain informed and agile. They must actively seek revenue opportunities, will be cannibalized by consolidating competition. The revenue opportunities look like this. We have access to government funding, sustainable farming education, information-enabled cost optimization, and access to market information. But the truth is, the market is saturated with predatory startups and incumbents misaligned with farmer interests, actively cutting into those negative margins without concern for true utility. So we can comfortably assert that there's a knowledge labyrinth constructed and maintained by exploitative interests. Fragmented sources and gatekept information ultimately contribute again to that negative bottom line. So we have 1.68 million US smallholders actively burdened with off-farm jobs, and 500 million plus global smallholders nearing similar paradigms. Simply put, farmers do not have the time or capital to escape. Numanac intends to be a guide for this labyrinth. Our solution integrates vast knowledge for farmers to share farm-to-farm knowledge, to acquire extra farm knowledge, and to build evergreen knowledge for greater generational profitability. Our architecture distilled to their core components. We're first and foremost a farmer-to-farmer forum to contribute and distill knowledge into a knowledge base. We're a multi-agent LLM system integrating APIs and knowledge bases to answer queries. And finally, we're a new almanac written by knowledge ingestion tools for farmer and LLM interpretation. Our stakeholders have confirmed that the MVP farmers most want to see is this forum, and your funding will be foundational to its development. And through the MVP, we'll be able to amplify farmer knowledge sharing, to validate our internal LLM responses, and to accumulate that evergreen knowledge so important for the almanac. We're also tapping into cutting-edge LLM guardrailing, utilizing retrieval-augmented generation and knowledge graphs to minimize hallucinations. And on to our discovery process. We've had over 25 hours of interviews with public institutions, private institutions, and most importantly, farmers, culminating in the onboarding of 4 incredible agricultural advisors who will make absolutely sure that no decision is made without farmer input. We've also onboarded an incredible technical advisor who's actively informing our journey towards safely deploying AI. Onto our market, the same stakeholders have validated that $5 to $10 per month will be a no-brainer if we can deliver on our promises, and we intend to do so. So assuming a 10% market penetration, that's about $10 to $20 million in annual recurring revenue, and we're not even talking about the 500 million plus smallholders beyond the US. So onto our timeline, the key takeaway is that we're full steam ahead on our MVP development, culminating in a pilot in August, a beta testing in September, and our official launch in January in Iowa through our amazing advisor, Beth Hoffman. Onto our team, I'm perhaps the least impressive of these 3. We have Dan Kelly, our risk management specialist, US Marine Corps major. I got his rank wrong once, and it was a very big deal, so I'm happy to get it right today. Entrusted with TS/SCI clearance, and his bureaucratic and strategy expertise has been pivotal to our project. We have James Fitzgerald, our fully funded Herschel Smith Fellow, and research and policy manager at B Carbon, helping us navigate those treacherous policy landscape of agriculture. And we were joined also by our technical co-founder, whose expertise in software engineering and LLMs have enabled us to harness the power of AI right now to deliver results for farmers. And we're proceeding with the understanding that farmer security is national security. Our ultimate ambition is to ensure that no farmer is left behind in our frenzied attempts at digitization, to build that new and trustworthy almanac, and to maintain it for generations to come. Thank you.